Hello, welcome back to Story Nexus. Anyways, I'm here to talk about a comic book that is not getting any kind of praise that I've seen, at least from the big, reviewers that I watch. I don't say big reviewers, but the reviewers that I watch, I haven't seen this mentioned at all. I got it probably a couple weeks ago. I did move from one place to the next, so maybe it was reviewed and I just missed it, which absolutely could happen. But today I'm going to be talking about Groken #2. After initial recognition of this comic book, it is in the hunt. I would say maybe the best comic book of all year, no doubt. No doubt. Show me something better. Show me something better. Tell me something that is better than this. Now, I know there's some little books out there that are good. This one's okay. That one's okay. There's the most recent Batman that came out. Great, with Grampus. Good book. Damn good book. Okay, let me get that straight. That's a damn good book. All right, but this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You open up this book and are enthralled into this world of just absolute magical like ambience. Everything just feels so deep and kinetic, and it all like flows in this way that makes you feel good. Like what comics used to do. You used to open up an X-Men, and if you hadn't been reading, let's say you hadn't been reading it, and you open it up and you start seeing these characters and hearing what they're talking about, it brings you to this world of like amazement and wanting so badly to be a part of it. It's like, you know, introducing you into something great, and then now you're hooked, and now you want more. Now you want more and more and more. That's what this book did. This hooked me right away. As soon as I got it, as soon as I started going through it, as soon as I read it, oh man, I was just absolutely blown, brain blown. And I heard people talk. People always talk, especially when it's like somebody they know or somebody they think about. And I've heard it on this site and on that site that said, Kenneth Rocafort, he's really good. He's a really damn good artist. And I'm like, okay, if this guy said it and this guy said it, I believe it. Okay, I absolutely believe it. And I'm so glad I listened to their advice. That's all I'm going to say is I am so glad I listened to their advice. Well, here it goes, okay? So here's Groken. Again, created, written, drawn, colored, lettered, and edited. By Kenneth Rocafort. Yes, please. This dude put together everything. All of it. A to B to C to D. Everything. The whole shebang. And it's gorgeous. Like, look at this cover. Look at this. I mean, oh, damn. The details. The little details that pop up on this thing. The everything, man. The coloring is just magnificent. You grab this book, you open it up, and it feels so damn like a comic should, right? It's a graphic novel. Okay, let's, graphic novel, but it is just more than that. Now, I will read a part of this, okay? Just to kind of enthrall you and let you know where this world comes from. In a rotten era where myths were sadly forgotten and science corrupted with hopes of a good tomorrow, a singular theory makes the regime shudder, and the system fears that the secret will be revealed and that the right to the crown will be claimed by the myth, a creature who bears the name of Groken. Groken, born as a beast, forged as a man. And I know I'm missing much in this book, I'm not going to get into too much detail. I want you to buy this damn thing, okay? If not for anything but to support this man, because my goodness, sir, this is a damn good book, and this is what I hope when I pick up a comic. What I hope it is. This is what I hope to see. This is what I want to show my children. These are the things that I want everybody involved in, because it's just good from the get go. Everything feels fresh and new and unlived. Everything feels lived in. You know what I mean? Like this world and these colors. Damn. When I have my comic out, I will have a comic out. Just a note. When I do, Kenneth the Rocafort, if you could even just look at the damn thing, if you could look at it and tell me if it's good, I'm happy. So let's go through this. Look at this beast, big ass beast. Get this girl. Like you're thinking, oh, it's just little kitty stuff, kind of, but then you kind of start getting this. Wait a minute, this ain't quite so little kitty. All right, it ain't so little kitty. Trust me. There's details in this thing, and it's like I said, this coloring is so amazing. Damn, right through the damn. Look at that. How? Yeah. There's nothing to say. Look at that. Here, I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, make sure you guys see this stuff. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. All right. And now I know I am a novice comic book YouTuber to any degree, but I will tell you right now, I'm doing my damn best with this second camera scenario. So if it doesn't come out as clean as I'm hoping, please forgive me, Kenneth Rocafort, because if I don't do your book justice, then I apologize. I truly do. Look at this thing, though. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop. I'll let you make that decision by looking at it, okay? You can see it. I mean, I know there's a little bit of a glare. I have a light right at it, and that's probably killing it right now. But it is just amazing. When you go through this scenario here, I missed book 1. I know I don't have it. But you can see that there's obviously turmoil. There's obviously things going on that we don't know about. And they're trying to find something. Something's going wrong. This girl's gotta change the way she looks. It's just like I said, I don't even know what the hell is going on half the time, because I didn't read number 1. And honestly, you don't need to read number 1. You don't need to read it, because it's just that good. It's that fun. It's that fresh. You start going through this, and you can follow the story easy. All right. You can follow the story easy. It's not nonstop action. It's not going on 24/7 where there's just crazy amount of stuff going on and you're confused. There's no confusion here. You follow this very clearly, very easy. The dialogue is not overwhelming where it's just so much damn. Just like some of these comic book guys, man, it's like they feel like the more words they have on their page, the smarter they sound. And it really doesn't go that way. The less you have, the more you can let the picture show the story, the better it is. And when you have somebody doing everything, this is what you get. Clean, son. This is so clean. Man, and these characters, they feel unique. And everybody is just like what they should be, right? That's what that guy would do. That's what a person that's trying to rob you do. Is he going to be your best friend? Is he going to say, I'm robbing these people and that's fine because they're rich? No, he's not going to say that. So this is what you get. Look at this detail on this golden armor right here. Look at the details on that thing. Look at that. That is so, oof. Ooh-wee. Gorgeous. But here we go. You got some nice, they draw their female properly. They look good for damn sure. They draw their villains beautifully. Everything is just nice and clean and fresh, and And the storyline is easy to follow. It makes sense, and it makes you want to come back for more. Look at this dragon. Look at this dragon, guys. Breathtaking. Breathtaking. And it is, I mean, I'd say PG. Probably PG-ish. You get some PG scenarios here, you know? The girl's not wearing any clothes. She's not butt naked. You can't see her boobies and all that, but she's naked. So they put it there. There's blood. Do I suggest sharing this with your 5-year-old? Probably not. It's probably not appropriate. 10, 12, they can deal with this stuff. I mean, maybe 10 is a little young, but you make that call. You read it first and then make that call. But it is a fun book to follow. And it's, like I said, it's not very hard to understand. And it is just so magnificent. It's magnificent. And like I said, you go through this and I have to find number one. I don't know how I'm going to find it, but I will do my best to find number one because I just have to. I got to be a part of this program. I got to be a part of this group. I got to be a part of this, It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. These details. And excuse me if, look at this. You, the reader. Isn't that the truth? You're another character based on this book. You, the reader. I love it. Each one, it's like that old. I used to collect these when I was a kid. I'd go find those Marvel books where they talk Marvel Universe, I think, and they'd have a picture of the characters and you learn all the stories about them and all that. And this kind of feels like that. And I like knowing, oh, who is that character? Who is that? Even if they're not as important as I think they are or aren't, just put him as villager. Okay, obviously that guy's not important. Remember that, this guy robbing him. There's the mayor. Everybody has their moment, and it's just so gorgeous. So here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And let me give my rating. So 1 out of 10 for art. Let's do art. Let's do art, story, and then presentation. Okay, I'll give 3 grades. Art. I haven't seen a book better. I've read a lot of some Frank Miller stuff. I've read a lot of Jeff Darrow stuff. Jeff Darrow is definitely in the class here, but no offense to Jeff Darrow, his stuff gets a little muddy sometimes. Where this is just vibrant, and maybe it's my appreciation of the colors more than it is craft. Okay, I don't know. The level of craft to me is very high. The book itself, I don't even remember what I spent. I think it was like $30. Well worth it. Well worth it. Came with stickers and some other stuff too, some cards. It was cool, and I don't ever do those. I don't ever do the crowd-funded stuff because I don't. I just have a hard time doing it because it feels like it's so expensive. And I'm a father. I have 3 kids. It's really hard for me to cough up the money for something like this. But I'm glad I did. I am very glad I did. And thank you, Mr. Rocafort, for making this book. I absolutely adored it. And like I said, art, 9.5, 10. And the only reason why it's not, I feel like 10, no, from anything that I've read up to this day, of all the books that I've read, I mean, you could see I'm not unread. I've read quite a few books. I give this a 10. Okay? It's a 10 for art. For the story and for the story and for the story, I give it 8.5, 8, and only because I don't know everything yet, and it was only a partial. It's a number 2. Okay, if I was able to read 1 through whatever it's going up to, I may give it a 10. But just for reading this portion of it, for just this, I give it an 8. Okay, it's a good story. Everything's good. The words, I mean, the things that they're saying sounds good. Everything's clear. Everything's straight up. What stops it from being a 10? I don't know. Just because I don't know enough. All right. I don't know enough yet of the story to give it a 10, but I give it definitely an 8. Presentation. And I mean presentation by lettering, the way everything's formatted, how it 10. No doubt. Everything has this real pristine quality to it. Nothing is made cheap. Nothing feels cheap. Everything feels good, and it is a joy to read. You open it up, and I almost feel better. And when you do that, like, that's it. That's the feeling I want when I'm reading a book. Let me open it up and feel better about my day. So, anyways, this is Story Nexus. I'm just reviewing this book for today, for right now, because it blew me away. It's an absolutely wonderful book, and I highly suggest, if it's there, if it's available, if you know somebody that has it, get a hold of it. When I finally get number 1, I will put it out there because this is so damn good. But this is Story Nexus. David J. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm gonna keep pushing. I love doing this, and if you can go with me on this journey, I'd love to have you with me. So like, subscribe, and let's do all the good stuff.